Is your neck and low back bugging you? Now check this out. Here's a 6-minute routine. It's super simple to do. You can do it anywhere, and I hope you feel better. So check this out. A lot of our clients, obviously, they have jobs. They're sitting a lot during work, crouched over, so on and so forth. And I try to create like little routines for them that they can do at work, at home, that help them out, right? So this is one of them. Again, addressing neck, low back, and I'll start with head tilts. So think, stretching / lengthening exercises, but I like to add a little bit of tension in there. So this one's gonna be the head tilt. So think about, thinking ear to shoulder, right? So I'm gonna tilt it. And I like to get a little bit of a pull down here, okay, until I get a light stretch. But here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push against my hand for 5 seconds, lightly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax, release, and go deeper into the stretch. And you can see how I got deeper into the stretch, right? And I'm gonna do it again. So lightly pushing into my hand, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And you can see I get more stretch again, slowly coming up, right? And then I just repeat that on the other side. I like to do two to 3 sets of kind of like 2 to 3 stretches into extra range with pushing 5 seconds. So this is a great pec stretch, like front of the shoulder, pecs. And I'm gonna just lay down on a roller, right, with my head supported here, low back, again, on that roller, and I'm just bringing my arms out. And here's the thing, even here, I'm already feeling a nice stretch. But what I'm then gonna do is, I'm gonna start leaning towards one side, and now I'm getting a bigger stretch just because of gravity on this right side. Feels nice, it's not too aggressive. All right, I'm relaxing. What I'm trying to do is do a full inhalation into my belly through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth, and relax and go deeper into the stretch. And again, I'm just gonna find that biggest stretch position, and then I just maneuver across. And I like to do that for 30 to 45 seconds per side, right before I come out of it. So this is gonna be a lat stretch. I'm gonna do the same thing where I am leaning back down onto that roller. So I'm a little too far on it. And then again, I wanna keep that straight line on my low back. I wanna have support for my neck. And I'm gonna do 2 different variations. Palms up, and I would say pinkies up and knuckles up, right? So both of them, I'm gonna pull that band apart a little bit, keep that back. So I don't wanna arch I don't want my rib cage to flare, right? So I'm pushing my low back into the roller, and I'm just gonna go overhead. I'm getting a nice lat stretch here. I like to pull apart a little bit and then relax. And again, right, I'm gonna go pull apart a little bit and relax. I'm already getting a little bit more range of motion. Keep those arms nice and long, right? I don't wanna compensate by bending the elbows. Pull apart a little bit. Long arms, long arms, long arms. And relax. And I'd go 5 this way. Again, then I'd turn around. Palms this way. And again, you don't need a lot of tension on this band. Coming across, pulling apart a little bit. And relax. That feels really good. Basically, I'm in that overhead position, right? While no stress on my low back. Pull apart. Keep those arms long, relax. I can tell the difference. My left lat is quite a bit tighter, right? So I would go 5 and 5 on that. So this is a child's pose position. Love this for, again, opening up the lats, low back. And the baseline position is just here, right? I'm sitting back, butt cheeks to calves. And breathing in this position is important too. So I'm gonna exhale through my mouth, and then I'm gonna inhale into my low back first, and then my upper back through my nose. So I'm just trying to relax. And again, find your stance. I'm gonna go a little bit wider here. What I like to do here too is now walk myself to the side. And again, I'm gonna get this nice stretch. I'm gonna reach across, push my armpit into the ground. I'm push for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Right, and I'd come across, other side. Same thing, I'm reaching, I'm feeling that stretch, pushing to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then I come to the middle, and again, shift my hips left and right, and I'd repeat that for 3 reps per side. Again, this is just a great decompressed position for the low back, opening up the lats. That whole lateral line feels great. The good old, I would say, couch stretch. Now, here's the thing, what I like to do differently here Yes, I'm gonna go into this couch stretch position, right, where I'm going to try to keep my ribs down, push my butt back until I feel a really big stretch here. But then, a couple of things I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna push into the couch seat pad for 5 seconds, right? So I'm driving my foot down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lean back. Now I'm gonna do 3 breaths. Exhale through my mouth fully. Inhale through my nose deep into here. So I'm trying to get air down here, do 3 breaths, and then push again into the back, create some tension for 5 seconds, relax, go back further. All right, so we're gonna do that 2 times through, switch legs, and do it on the other side. So this will be kind of like the strengthening / activation part, right? We did the lengthening, but also you notice that like I try to create tension in those long positions with all the stuff that we did, right? And then we're gonna go back on the rower, but notice my neck is hanging off. So now I'm just going to keep it isometrically in this position. So I'm working these muscles, thinking tall like somebody's pulling by a string. In 30 to 60 seconds, again, I'm gonna activate these muscles that when we're sitting, just aren't working a lot. And that, by the way, this can be decently challenging for somebody who hasn't really done this. You know, I could add, for example, if it's too easy for 30 seconds, I could add a little bit of resistance, right? So now you got a little more tension, more challenging, right? And again, tall posture, I don't want the neck to go back. Just gravity's pulling me down, having me work these muscles. And I do that for about 2 sets, right? 2 sets. Again, we're trying to get through this decently fast in a circuit. So this is band pull-aparts. We can go kneeling, we can go standing position. Again, look, I want the resistance to be decent, but nothing crazy, right? So for me, I could go double bands. For a lot of people, it might be single, depending on what the band is. I like to go pinkies up for most people's posture, so not palms down, not that it's wrong, right? But here, I can go pinkies up, keep my arms long, ribs down. I like to exhale and punch it out to the sides. Now, watch out for the shrug, right? I want to keep those shoulder blades down, squeeze the shoulder blades in the back, keep those arms long the whole time, and squeezing, right? Notice, neck position should be nice and tall. Again, think like somebody's measuring you. And in that position, I'd probably go about 12 to 15 reps. Again, we do a couple of sets of this. I might have to turn up the resistance a little bit more, but not to where your form's breaking down. I want to feel that in like my mid to low traps. All right, this next one is the dead bug. So we're gonna work core, we're gonna work hip flexors. There's kind of like an easier, harder variation we can do here. Again, we're not trying to crush ourselves. Again, this is a little protocol that can make you feel better. But I'm gonna have this, my arms up and opposite. So this leg is gonna come out, this arm's gonna come down, but I'm gonna exhale very, very hard, okay? So think of it this way, right? Exhale, so my ribs come down. I'm gonna go, and I'm driving this knee up, okay? I'm gonna come back up, I'm gonna go opposite. Now, if I wanna make it harder, I'm gonna push my knee cross body. So if I'm gonna go here, watch, I'm gonna drive down. I'm gonna push here, hard. 4, 3, 2, 1, coming back up, other side. And push, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whew. Right, so that's the harder variation. We go 5 reps per side. Again, we're really just trying to create tension with your posture. All right, last but not least is single leg bridge. A couple different ways to do it. Ideally, we bring that knee up because it kind of locks us in to not compensate. And you're not gonna feel a lot of range of motion on the other side, but man, you're gonna feel your butt cheek, right? So we can even grab this knee. We're gonna brace, we're gonna drive up through the heel. So I'm gonna exhale, come up, you should be feeling butt cheek like crazy, pause, control back down, exhale. Drive. Make sure your knee's not falling out to the side, right? So we're kind of in line. Again, control. And we probably go 8 to 10 reps per side here with that long pause. Again, everything is 2 sets, and the quality of how we're doing things really matters here. All right, so again, that protocol, look, 6 to 8 minutes. If you're just going through it back to back, see how you feel. This is something you can do every day. It's not intense to where it's gonna wear you out, but it can really help you feel better. Okay, now, if you wanna check it out, like written down below in a copy in the comments, you'll see the protocol, how many reps, how many sets, right? And then try it out. Let me know how you feel. And for more tips like this to feel, look, perform better, make sure to subscribe to this channel.